Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Slap to the Future, guys. Now, this is not going to be long. I just have a question for all of the true diehard Chris Rock fans, okay? I'm a diehard Chris Rock fan. All right, I'm a Martin Lawrence diehard fan, and I'm a Will Smith fan too. I can't lie, okay? Oh, I already let y'all know I was upset about what Will did. I don't want to live on it forever, But they just confirmed that they put the slap scene. There's a slap scene in Bad Boys 4, the movie. Okay, I've been getting behind the scenes footage with Will, Martin. I mean, they're doing their own stunts, all kinds of stuff. But they confirmed that in Bad Boys 4, I got 5 fingers, before, they put a slap scene in it. In my opinion, I'm not upset about it. I think if they don't include the slap, it can mess up the movie. Salute the TDRY in the building, the B Goochmore in the building. Listen, dude, they confirmed the slap. They put the slap scene in the movie, Bad Boys. And I knew they was going to do that. Will had to find a way to make it into comedy. You know what I mean? And that's how you can reverse shit. So I feel like if they didn't put the slap scene in Bad Boys 4, it would fuck the movie up. I think by putting the slap in it, it's going to make it better. Miss Castro in the building. I just got the juice, and I got my Monster drink. They put the slap scene in Bad Boys 4. Now, I don't know how it's going to go, but I think Will is going to try to slap somebody. It might be The Rock. I don't know who they got that Will is going to go to slap in the movie, but the slap is going to get reversed. Like, somehow Will's not going to be able to slap, but everybody's going to laugh because we're going to know where that came from. And you see how Chris Rock did his shit. He turned the slap into comedy. Yeah, I mean, one love in the building. So I think that it's good that they put the slap scene in there. That's just my opinion. But do y'all think that Chris Rock fans are going to be outraged? Because motherfuckers find shit to be upset about, but I'm like, Chris Rock already got his piece on his Netflix special. Of course he's still upset about it, and Chris Rock didn't feel like it was funny when it happened, but being a comedian, we turn like some of the worst things that ever happened to us into comedy. So I think by Will doing that, is Will accepting Chris Rock's response at the same time, and he's accepting that he was wrong. That's why when Will try to slap, and I think it's The Rock. I think it's going to be The Rock that Will is going to try to slap in the Bad Boys 4. But I just found out. But he's not going to be able to do it. So that's like him accepting his wrong, you know what I mean, and trying to make it right and turn it all into a joke so it can end for everybody. Salute to Donald in the building. But how many of y'all feel like that's not a good thing, or it's upsetting to y'all that Will can put this in Bad Boys 4 and make it like it was a joke of what he done? Well, I want to know what y'all think. I think them including the slap scene is going to be funny as hell. You know what I mean? And then it's like Will is not running away from it. A lot of people still waiting for Bad Boys 4, because just because Will got caught up with that type of shit, they don't mean that we not going to go watch Bad Boys 4. Some people saying they not, but I think a lot of people still going to see it. Chris Rock cashed in on it, so Will trying to cash in on it too. One Love, same thing. One Love, you on point. Because I'm thinking the same thing, One Love. Chris Rock already cashed out on the slap. And the motherfucker said that it hurt a year later. But it felt so good when he was putting that $40 million in his pocket after the slap. It's when Will slapped. What's up, my brother? Salute to Cameron Real Estate in the building. George Lopez, you right. But George, you know there's gonna be people that's gonna be like, oh, why did they do that? I'm not upset. Soon as I got the DM this morning, one of Will Smith's peoples that's cool with some of my peoples, you know what I mean? People that's behind the scenes, and TMZ confirmed it too, that they put the slap scene in there. So now Chris Rock and will be all good now. Donald, that's what I was thinking, Donald. Donald, that's how I feel. I feel like if Will try to act like the slap never happened in a big movie like Bad Boys, they might as well put the motherfucker slap in the shit. But do it comedically. Because Bad Boys is not just an action fucking movie. Bad Boys is a comedy too, right? And then Will, I mean, you did a viral slap. The whole world is talking about your motherfucker slap. You got grandmothers telling other grandmothers in nursing homes, keep playing with me, bitch. I'm gonna Will Smith you. So when you have a slap that's that effective and in a Bad Boys franchise, you gotta include it, you know? I have no plans to watch Will's movie. That slap was not funny, and I think Chris Rock's fans are still not over the slap. That slap was real, and it wasn't. See, now you know what? Miss Castro, I truly understand where you're coming from. Now, y'all hear what Miss Castro said. Some motherfuckers is not going to be ready to accept it as a joke. Orlando in the goddamn building. They not. And you know what, Miss Castro? I totally understand. I'm not going to lie. But I am going to tell the truth. I do think that they need to try to turn it into a joke. Like, my personal opinion. Because, like I said, I don't know what that shit was. Chris Rock already turned his shit into a joke and turned it into comedy. Even though it really wasn't comedy. It was for real, and it really hurt his feelings when that shit happened. I was heartbroken. I cried, Miss Castro. You know what I'm saying? But in order for Will to try to make peace with it and make $1 out of it, I know that those producers behind that shit is like, Will, even if you don't want to add that slap, you got to add that slap in this fucking movie. But they're going to make it, Miss Castro, to where Will is going to go to slap someone, one of the bad guys in the movie, which I think they're going to use The Rock, and Will's not going to get the slap off like he did at the Oscars. You know what I mean? And then people are going to find it to be funny. Like, I kind of already see how they're going to do it. But I'm just thinking of the backlash that's going to come. It's okay with Chris Rock, then I'm good. See, now that's one thing, real estate. I don't know how Chris Rock feels about the slap, like including in the movie. I don't know that part. And I didn't hear anything about what Martin said. But I know Will Smith's people is like, dude, we got to include this slap somehow. We're not going to let the slap be successful. We got to turn it into a joke. But like Miss Castro said, there's going to be motherfuckers that's like, nigga, we still ain't over that. That slap was real. So to try to make it like it was a joke, we're not doing that. But they got Bad Boys 4 on the line. That's a big fucking franchise. That's a huge movie. So to not affect it, they feel like adding the slap will make it, you know, bigger. It ain't no comeback. Andrew said ain't no comeback from it. So I don't know, guys, but I know I wanted to bring it to y'all to find out what do you guys think about them including the famous slap in Bad Boys 4. Shout out to Paul in the building. The slap was fake, fam. Look, TGR, why I think the slap was fake. TGRYD, he think that this shit was all led up to this point. Just for motherfuckers to make money. Will needs to get it together and take his lick. See that? I feel you, Hawkins. For real, the slap was degrading. Yeah, it was. Mr. You don't like Bad Boys. No, George, I love Bad Boys. That's the thing. I love Bad Boys from the beginning. Every Bad Boys that came out. It's just the fact that Will actually became a bad boy for the first time in Hollywood, and he did some shit that was, we could say, terrible. You know, and it's like, damn, Bad Boys is coming out. I couldn't wait to go see it before, just the thought of them having it, you know what I mean, before the slap. Like, wow, I can't wait. I hope they do another Bad Boys. And now the fact that they're already into the shit is like, I still want to see it. It's like if Michael Myers, I found out Michael Myers. I grew up watching Michael Myers. If I found out that Michael Myers really cut a motherfucker's head off, and put the motherfucker in the freezer like Jeffrey Dahmer. Sad to say, I'm still probably gonna want to see another Michael Myers just because I grew up off the motherfucker. But I don't know. Can't we all just get along? Sugar in the building. Can we all just get along, Sugar? We can't put the slap in the movie without. All right, you know what? You hear that? Real estate agency said, Will and Martin, we are not going to accept that the slap scene is in this movie unless we know that Chris Rock is cool with it. Now, I want to know how the fans would feel, because I kind of feel you on that too. If the fans know that if Chris Rock come out and say, look, I know that they put it in Bad Boys 4 and they gave me a check for it, I'll be completely happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I want to see the slap in the movie. I want to see how they're going to do it. Because from what I got, that the slap is not going to go through. Like Will Smith as Mike Lowry is going to, one of the bad boys, Mike Lowry is not going to see the bad boy or something. They're going to be coming up behind the car or something like that. And Will is going to go pull the bad guy out the car and go to try to slap him. But it's going to be somebody like The Rock, like a real big motherfucker that's going to intercept the slap. You know what I mean? Sister T in the building. How you doing, beautiful queen? Yes, they just confirmed, Sister T, that the Will Smith slap is going to be in Bad Boys 4. And I just wanted to know from the fans, all the Chris Rock fans, are we going to be outraged, or are we going to sit back and we're going to laugh, at the scene? Will and Jada deserve it. Sugar funny. She said Will and Jada. Okay, so listen, Sugar, you know what? Sugar, I'm glad you just said that. Sugar, I'm glad you just said that. Now, guys, all the Chris Rock fans out there, if in the Bad Boys 4, the person that Will slaps, if it's Jada Pinkett Smith in Bad Boys 4 and Will actually slap her in the movie, would you guys accept it then? I think I would love it. I'm talking about I will watch Bad Boys 4 a million times back to back like Drake if he slaps Jada Pinkett in the movie. That'll be good. We will forgive you. Listen, Will, Martin, I love you. Martin, you ain't got nothing to do with this. Look, Miss Castro said she'll watch it. Miss Castro said if Will slap the fuck out of Jada Pinkett in Bad Boys 4 while August Alsina and his boyfriend is watching the motherfucker shit, she will watch it. That's what we need. I'm standing up for all of us, all the Chris Rock fans. If y'all want to put the slap scene in Bad Boys and y'all confirm that it's true, we want you to slap Jada in the movie. That's who we want you to slap. And Jada Pinkett got that new special, and I was just talking about it. I forgot that lady's name that she's doing on Netflix. It's a series about I just did a show on it the day before yesterday. I forgot that woman's name, and they were talking about whether she's black or white. I think he should slap him again so Chris can go deeper. Oh my God, Sugar, that'd be real crazy. If Will slap Chris again, oh my God, that's gonna be a 3-hour special. Natalie in the goddamn building. Shout out to Natalie. Natalie, look, I was drinking. Baby, I love you. Nah. That's how I feel about my monster. I'm thinking we be laying in the bed together and everything. But I definitely had to, find out and talk to you guys about it to see how y'all feel. A low down dirty shame about them putting the slap scene in Bad Boys 4. I kind of knew that the slap scene was coming though, guys. Those producers, those big time motherfuckers in Hollywood, they don't really care, honestly. It's all about money with them. So if they know that it's going to generate money, some people that's still upset with Will want to go see Bad Boys 4 just to see some fuck shit in the movie. Like motherfuckers, because now it's like, I'm telling you, I want to see what the fuck they're going to do. I do. I want to just see how they're going to make this slap scene. Because they're saying that Will, the slap is not going to go through. Will is going to go to slap. And I think they said when Will tries to slap the person, which I think is going to be The Rock going to grab motherfucking Will's hands and suplex the bullshit out of motherfucking Will. And then The Rock going to walk away like Will did when he slapped Chris Rock. That's what they saying it's gonna be. You remember how when Will slapped Chris Rock and he started putting his shirt in his pants? That's what they said that The Rock is gonna do to Mike Lowry in the movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. You right, for the love of the money. Yes, Hawkins, that's all this is about. It's about the dollar. They're telling Will, like his team is like, Will, Chris Rock just made $40 fucking million off of talking about you slapping him. You know, and he talked a little bit about your wife. I mean, you deserve that, right? But look, Will, this is all you got to do. We can include the slap in Bad Boys. They couldn't include the slap in that Slave movie because I think that Slave movie was already done. But look, Bad Boys 4 is a comedy and it's an action fucking film. Why the fuck not? Would those people in Hollywood not include that motherfucking slap? They want that fucking slap in that motherfucker because they know it's going to make millions and millions of fucking dollars. It's always only ever money. That's right, Natalie. Natalie probably like, why is this motherfucker saying my name like that? Natalie, you are so right. But I just really wanted to find out from the from the Chris Rock fans on how y'all feel before you guys find out publicly that they included that slap scene in Bad Boys 4. I'm telling y'all, I'm not upset about it. Michelle Renee and this motherfucker. I want to laugh. I'm not going to lie. If Chris Rock was able to laugh and that motherfucker made $40 million, I don't think Chris is going to feel like I'm a traitor if I'm cracking the fuck up. Because Chris Rock might be laughing with that motherfucking money in his hand. The Industry by DMX, great poem. Oh, I got to check that out. R.I.P. DMX. No, I missed you for real. Well, Natalie, I missed you too. You know what I'm talking about? I missed you too. I missed you. I'm talking to you, Natalie. I missed you. Yeah, Michelle. He going to make that wife, what do you say, that wife sleep with the pole boy doing that. Yo, you funny as fuck. Yeah, man, listen, I think, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to just say this right now, Will and Martin and all y'all. Y'all should have Will Smith slap Jada Pinkett in Bad Boys 4 or slap the fuck out of August Alsina. That should be the scene. Let me help write the movie. Y'all want to write comedy? We want Will Smith to walk in the room and catch Mike Lowry, because you're going to be Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry is going to have a girlfriend in Bad Boys 4. He's going to finally settle down. He's going to have a girlfriend that he really give a fuck about. And he's going to come into the fucking bus in the room and catch her fucking August Alsina, having a threesome with August Alsina and his boyfriend. Will, I think that'll be fucking funny. And then you should slap fucking August Alsina back to the fucking future. That's what I think, guys. You know, but listen, you know it's hard out here for a slap. You know it's hard out here for a slap. But listen, guys, I'm coming back to y'all later on today with a whole brand new motherfucking show. But I had to find out, how is Chris Rock fans going to feel that they included the slap in a motherfucking movie? Hey, May Guy, how are you? Black Queen Jack, how you doing, Queen? How you doing? Baby girl. Listen, make sure you guys watch the playback if you're just coming in. Sugar. Love you. Hearts back to you. I'm going to be going back live later on today, but I wanted to make sure you guys know that they included the motherfucking slap scene, you know, and so stay tuned for another episode of Slap to the fucking Future, guys.